Val, thanks for joining us before tomorrow's game with Millwall. How's the week been in training as we look to get back to winning ways tomorrow?
A very intense week, all of points. You can imagine after the game last week. A lot of things to talk, dialogue with the players, with the board as usual, with the staff. A lot of training session. We double to a Tuesday, double the Wednesday, just to work more on specific point and to keep the player busy. And the reaction were well. Needed a couple of days to come into the rhythm, but after that was really good. The energy was there. The focus was already back on the Saturday game. So we know what we have to do, but we are doing this, especially player for themselves, that the performance has to be better, much better. They know that, and they've got other standards. So this is the good thing now, and this is all about to put our performance. We know that we are able to do that. We know what potential is clear to see in our team, but we got the two face this season so far, so we need to make sure that we show our nice face.
You said after the Huddersfield game, it's not the technical or the physical side, it's more the mental sides. How do you go about changing the mentality of players going from one game to the next? Well,
I think it was important to have a lot of time to just to calm down and to go in the dialogue with the player. I just need to understand, because I was like everyone. Say to the player, I need to understand, help me to understand why it was like that, not expected. And I think we heard a lot of good things, and we started to work on, and just to help each other to make it better and to be better.
Do you have an update on Emmanuel Dennis and Vakoun Bayo? Are they going to be available for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, so far we have all the players available for the game. We just got one player now with a slight issue, so we will see if it's enough for tomorrow, because we have a three games week, so we have to manage him. We will see. Otherwise, all the players are available.
Millwall, obviously a very hard place to go every season. Is it especially a hard game tomorrow? Neil Harris in for his first game back at home.
It's always a difficult game, but all the game in the Championship, I think Rotherham was that difficult as well. So we expected the same kind of game. So focus is on ourselves. First, show that we are on the point. We will have a massive support from our fans tomorrow as well. So we're playing as well for our fans, and to make sure that we put the performance on top. And we know that we've got the quality to score a goal. But first, we need a team first mentality.
Thank you, Val.
Val, with the manner of the performance, you said you had some double sessions this week. Is that because of that? Is it saying to the players, right, because of that, we'll do a double session?
No, it's not only for that after that game. It's just that to make sure that we till the end of the season we stay on it. We stay focused on what we have to do. It's always all about the performance. Always. We lost some game this season, but the feeling with the performance was so great that it give you some hope. You say, okay, if we continue to play like that, then we will get the reward. But if you're playing like that, then it's difficult to have that ambition to say, so if we continue like that, yeah, you can lose a lot of games. So it's just to change that, to change the focus, to say it's unacceptable, and we have to make sure that we are doing always the right thing. If you win the game, you cannot always influence that, but you can influence your own performance. If you influence that in a positive way, you give you the chance to win a game, and then we know that we've got the quality. So it was more about a refocus, reset, focus on the process, what we have to do to work on the player, to keep the player busy together, and just that understanding now to make sure we do the right thing in all the game.
After I think it was the Sunderland one, wasn't it, where you got the players to explain individually. Yeah. Have you had to do anything like that this week with them?
No, it was something different. We were in another situation. After Sunderland, it was more as well for me the understanding about the whole habit, what's happened in the club in the future, the blame culture we had, and then it was to work on something different and to create a new spirit. After that, I think we find a lot of solution, and it worked well. We performed well. As I say, January we were unbeaten. And then come February, a difficult month with a schedule, lot of games we can explain, but now it was about one performance. One game was not right, and it was not about more to speak with the player why you are not able to perform. I need to understand how can I help you, how can we help you to make sure that you continue to perform, because throughout the week we have no sign that something like that will happen. It was the opposite. And just to make sure that we are all aware about that and sharp on the next game.
Because afterwards you said you wanted them on the front foot. That's not how you wanted them to start.
No.
So how do you go about getting them to make sure they do go with the game plan?
Yeah, we reset everything on the mental side. So first with dialogue, second with a lot of video analysis, third on the pitch training session to work already on the game from Saturday, how it looks like, what we expected from them. But as I say, when you double the session, you have more time with the player on the pitch, so you can answer all the questions to make sure that everyone understands. And as I say, the work was there, the understanding was there, and nobody was complaining about anything. More understanding, and I say, okay, now we know we have to do something different.
You said you'd spoken to the board as usual during the week.
Yeah.
Anything different or separately? I mean, what sort of discussion is that? Is it we could really do with getting to a result?
Since day one I came in, we had always a weekly meeting with the board. If we win, lose, draw, with consistency since I'm here, and this week was exactly the same. We are all on board. We still believing in our way, we know, but it's clear that everyone was not happy with the performance. This is a normal feeling to talk about, because this is not what we want to see. As a manager, even the player, the board is clear. So we spoke about all the situation and what is the solution, what is the next step. Like you want to hear from me, it was the same with the board.
No, you've always said there's always pressure on managers, whatever situations they're in. Do you feel it more this week after a performance like that?
When a team performs like that, it's always difficult for any manager. It's clear, but as I say, now with the focus on the next game, we change a lot of things. We reshape, we reset, just to find the right way now to make sure we can compete and especially perform much better than we did last week. And we know that we can do it better. I know my team, I know my players, and I know what they are capable of to put on the pitch. And I say this is what we need to see every game, at least the 12 game till the end of the season.
Millwall fighting for their lives down at the bottom, a new manager, it's going to be a massive crowd,
yeah.
It's always hostile there.
Yeah.
Is it about character now from your players? We almost know straight away when the game kicks off.
Yeah, mentality, characters, but we know what we expected, so it's not surprising, and we made it already. Rotherham was exactly the same fight, the same type of game. Maybe this time the pitch will be better, so we will have some quality to show into the game. But first you have to do the basic right. The basic right is to embrace the fight. We know that every ball will come in our box. We need to defend well first. Will be a big challenge, and after that is to show our quality to be strong.
And how's Kayambe and Koné responded this week after getting taken off early on?
Yes, they have to react well, and as I say, the player need to perform. We need the performance. If you perform well, you are in. If you are not performing, you are out. It's a clear message now for everybody. It was always the message throughout the time. But now we just shows clearly that we cannot afford that everyone perform like that.
You mentioned one player you've got a doubt over. Can you name the player?
Not yet.
I thought you might say that.
You will see tomorrow on the lineup.
I'm guessing you've been to Millwall before with Barnes and West Brom. As a fan, it's an intimidating place to go. Do you feel that on the touchline? Do the players feel the atmosphere at somewhere like that?
I think that is a great game to play. As a player, I would embrace those games because you see the real character, and I loved those games to compete another type of game. But you know at least what you will face. But you are 11 players on the pitch. The north side will be there, but we have to stay focused on our job. We know that. We know what we want to do, and if we are doing the right thing, then we will create chance. And after, it's all about to take our chance.
I don't know if you read stories online, but there was one on Saturday night that said you're on the brink of the sack, and it's caused a bit of debate during the week. How does that affect you? Does it bother you? Do you read it?
No, I'm not reading. It's clear that I was unhappy after the game, but it's the game. Is the game in football when you're not winning game. The first thing I can tell you, I spoke with the board as usual. I feel the support is still there. We spoke clearly about the situation, but it was nothing in another way as usual. It was more, how can we get together back on track? For sure. As I said, the manager or the board, the owner, if you see your team perform like that, then you have some question, and even myself have some question why it's happened like that. But now it's all about to give the answer. We give the answer throughout the week on the players, and now the truth will be on the pitch tomorrow.
When you came in the summer, you said the club wanted to change, and you've changed a lot. Does this week show that behind the scenes things have changed as well? Because in the past, Watford would very quick to make a change when things went wrong, even just one bad game.
Yeah, I think this might be the reason why everyone was like very how can word I say about that, but questioning everything, what's happened now at Watford. Normally we know something happened, but it was not the case. As I say, we spoke very clearly, very calm. The same support, I feel, but we spoke openly, and it's all about the next step. And I think it's more that what the board want to see, what are the solutions, which action we take to change the direction. And I think it's a big advantage now to have the board and the owner daily on the training ground, to see how we work, to feel how we work, to have the discussion the short way, any question to give the answer. And it was a real feeling that we worked together to find the solution.